Alright, so explaining this Ariana Grande mess so far, I'm kind of shocked, or at least confused, on why this is like the nail to the coffin on why a lot of people are just attacking her. And I want to say beforehand, this video isn't to show my bias towards me liking Ariana or me disliking Ariana. If anything, I'm really just a fan of her music. I've never really cared for her much as a person. At the end of the day, whatever gets confirmed or denied, it doesn't really matter because I will still like yours truly as an album. So for starting from the top, I think it would be very important to explain who Ariana Grande is. She is a 30-year-old pop artist whose career kicked off the ground by being a young Nickelodeon actress on the show Victorious, in which the show's good ratings and applause leading for Ariana's fan-favorite character having her own spin-off show, Sam and Cat. And you could tell that as her shows went on, like Sam and Cat, she would barely come on set. Some episodes they would film without her because she was too busy on tour. That she just wanted to really grow out of that child actress persona and pursue her love in music. I mean, I don't really blame the young actress for starting to grow tired of all the typecasting she's been through. You can only really play the same ditzy teenage heartthrob character over and over again in your 20s until it starts to become a little boring. And that's why I think Ariana started to grow more distant towards her acting career, because she just had a passion for music at the end of the day. And she knew that she could use the platform that she had as an actress to introduce herself into having her now full-fledged music career. Now that we're done introducing Ariana, I think it's time to pull out the timeline. Starting from the top. Her first actual public relationship, at least, where she was being introduced into fame, I would say. Still recording her show on Victorious and just like getting her start, she dated Graham Phillips. He was actually her Broadway co-star in the musical 13, and they dated between 2008 till 2011. Now here's where things start to become a little weird, I would say. Introducing her first limelight relationship with the J. Brooks around August 2012, and the relationship was a bit rocky, or at least allegedly a bit rocky, due to cheating accusations with Nathan Skies. And here's where it gets a little bit confusing to me on the terms of like timeline issues. In 2013, while the couple was on a break, Skies and Grande did actually have a brief relationship together, but it ended very quickly in December. And after that breakup with Nathan Skies, Ariana and Brooks actually get back together in May 2014, but officially cut ties in August of the same year. Okay. Now this part, it feels like I'm going back and just like time traveling, because I remember this happening so clearly when I was younger. It's just so weird that in the month of October in 2014, Ariana Grande and Big Sean were confirmed to be dating. Now, I don't know if I'm the only person who finds this pairing a little bit off, but the relationship was just so messy that I, as a teenage girl who was also a very big fan of Glee at the time, heard rumors of Naya, who was engaged to Big Sean at the time, speculate how she would sometimes see the two, Big Sean and Ariana Grande, together while they were still in a relationship. Allegedly, the Glee star actually wrote in her book about how she found Grande in his home around the time that they were still engaged, which is just really, really odd looking back on how much she pushed this like fast-paced relationship into the media, only for them to break up 8 months later in April 2015. Now, moving on, I would say that the only pattern that I'm seeing is that Ariana is pretty love attracted, I would suppose. I don't want to say she is fast in moving on, but really just if you're a hopeless romantic, I would understand. And you can't really put a timeline on love, but the media seems to think otherwise right now. Ariana actually finds love once more, this time while she was on tour with one of her backup dancers, Rick Alvarez. Now, I couldn't really find much information on when the two really, officially were confirmed, but I know that their relationship ended possibly around July of 2016. It was also during said relationship that she was caught with the whole donut scandal. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Moving on to Mac Miller, who Ariana dated in 2016. This relationship, I would feel, was really just like a big milestone in her career. I don't know why a lot of rap influencers or just fans that wouldn't usually be into her music started to lean in the pop genre. I mean, you bring two fandoms together, and a lot of fans really did love their dynamic that they would portray online, which is why a lot of fans were quite sad to see that the couple had a public split confirmed in May of 2018. Now, the same year, in around the same general time, though there is no rumored overlap that I can find at least, the Saturday Night Live star Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande started to spark up a pretty big impact on the media. And these two fell fast and hard for each other. And it was very clear that Ariana did like Pete. At least it was clear to her fans at the time, as the duo would end up getting engaged. And it would be Ariana's first public engagement. If you couldn't tell so far, that Ariana does seem to have a pattern of throwing herself headfirst to a relationship, despite even dating for a few months, probably weeks. The two would end up being engaged, only for the couple to split in October of the same year, allegedly because the relationship just happened too fast. Moving on to another relationship, which I didn't actually know was confirmed until I actually searched this up. As revealed in their collaboration song Boyfriend, Mikey Foster is seen making out with Grande in their music video together. Now at the time, I don't know why I thought, oh, this is just some good acting, holy moly. But now this is where it gets a little confusing, because there wasn't really a starting date I could really pinpoint on their relationship, but it was rumored that their relationship did end in June of 2022. Okay, so now that we're all caught up, we can talk about Grande's most recent engagement with Dalton Gomez, a real estate agent who was confirmed to be dating Ariana in around May 2020. They actually met while he was hired to find one of her homes, and the pair announced their engagement, officially tying the knot in May 2021. Okay, and now here we are today, on this very year of 2023, where Ariana Grande is allegedly in a relationship with musical star Ethan Slater. The co-stars meeting on set on the upcoming musical production of Wicked shortly after her split with Dalton. Here's where things start to get a little on the sketchy side. Like most people, I did find a lot of things spreading around on Twitter, so I would take a lot of information that's spreading around with a grain of salt. So I would say that this entire mess did start with Dalton getting caught in cheating allegations, surrounded by women at a club, and Inside allegedly saying how he was out and just mingling around like he was single. The Inside also stated somewhere that she would allegedly confront Dalton, though I don't really know if this post could be hard evidence. Again, take this information with a grain of salt. It was also alleged that Ariana, being the public figure that she was spotted not wearing her ring during an event in London on July 16th. Now you can see, paired with Ariana not wearing her ring and Dalton now being caught up in the scandal, that a lot of post speculations about the two would spread like wildfire. And this was the way that the media actually found out about their break. During the spew, another one of Grande's relationships ended with quite an explosion because of the media's widespread opinions. And one of these explosions actually happening because of everybody's favorite media website, TMZ. I will admit that TMZ does take the torch for stirring the pot once more by revealing an article literally out of nowhere reporting that Grande was in an alleged relationship with her co-star Ethan Slater. Moving on to the conclusion. Now, with all of the information that I have shared, I really don't know what to do with it. And I will say that there is some stuff still being added to the story right now as I record this, but at least this is all I really could provide with evidence. It's really up to how you view Ariana Grande as a person, and if that opinion really matters to anyone as well. So it's genuinely really up to you how you view a certain person and how other people will view this person as well. I just don't think that this will be the end of Ariana Grande's career. And that is all that I have to state. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.